Channel. This time, guys, this time she walked into this nightmare just before her visit to the UK. And this time, guys, I can tell you it is not going to be sitting well with us, with the public. So what Meghan Markle did this time, what this Duchess of Dish Soap did, this is what we want to explain. I have some article to share with you, some very interesting content that I want to share with you in this video that will enlighten you in order for you to understand this a little bit better as to what is really going on. But before I do that, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, hit the like, also leave a comment, let me know what you think. What is coming right now in the news will be something that will shock you. So this is what I have gotten from my own sources. So Meghan Markle extraordinary demand to King Charles's regarding visit. So let's talk about what Meghan is really, or Duchess of Dish Soap is really aiming for. So Harkles, according to this report, Harkles are experiencing a decline in popularity and that their recent professional ventures have not met expectations, and we know that. Then this article said there have been no changes to Prince Harry's security arrangements, and political changes in the UK government have made this a difficult environment for his request. Of course, it came, the change in government in UK came right at the neck of time, because that's what we wanted, because we do not want a government that will help this Harkles to have security. Nobody wants to see UK government taking action in favor of the Harkles, and this is a time of transition in UK government, and they are not going to be, whoever is going to be in power right now would not have time to think about or do things for Meghan and Harry, the Harkles, because they are busy transitioning, right? New government. So this is absolutely a good news and a worse nightmare for Duchess of Dish Soap. Then we have this, according to sources, the Harkles, or Duchess of Dish Soap, has specific demands if they were to visit the UK. Now this includes, so let's talk about what she really wants, okay? A group photograph with King Charles III, themselves and their children. Okay, so group photograph, no problem, but the problem is when she is asking for a photograph, she is going to be using it for her own PR, for her own whatever brand she has right now venture, because as we know, she's going bankrupt with almost $5 million US dollar, or 1.7 million pounds. So this is going to be a absolute advertisement for her product when she's asking for a group photo. This is how she'll be using it. Now she also wants individual photographs of the children with the king. These demands may be influenced by recent media coverage of the king with other grandchildren. So everyone has it, I want to have it too. And this suggests that Duchess of Dish Soap wants to secure these images, possibly for personal or branding reasons, despite King's likely hesitation due to the lack of a close relationship with the children. These requests are part of a larger ongoing effort to maintain visibility and closeness to the royal family. Why would he take picture with kids he doesn't even know? Why would he take picture with kids that Harry, this moron, refused to meet them with their grandparents? He actually used them, these children, to blackmail his own father. And now his wife, Duchess of Dish Soap, wants to have a photo with him, and the king should be okay with that? Oh my God, this is absolutely lunacy, nothing short of that. Then you also have now Princess of Wales speaking out. Okay, Princess of Wales is not keeping it quiet as we thought she would, but no, not 100% quiet. She is now freaking out, and she did this. She posted this one. So let's take a look at this one. Princess of Wales, her recent social media activity regarding summer invitations as a calculated move to boost sales of her American Riviera Orchard. So this is actually coming from the Duchess of Dish Soap. This criticism that she's using the social media regarding summer invitations as a calculated move to boost sales of her American Riviera Orchard. This is not, by the way, Princess of Wales, but Princess of Wales's response. Take a look at what she is doing. Take a look at how she is in such a classic way. With all class and dignity, she is just destroying Meghan Markle, Duchess of Dish Soap, in such a way. This is so befitting of a princess of Wales. A personal essay written by Catherine, Princess of Wales, about the importance of love and human connection in a digital world. This can be interpreted as a subtle, classy rebuttal to the perceived commercialization and over-sentimental nature of Meghan Markle's public work. A decline in public support for the monarchy is also noticeable. Remember, the data from IPSOS shows that their popularity is the lowest in over 30 years, and William is portrayed as a forward-thinking leader who is prioritizing his young family and attempting to modernize the institution. So basically, this data shows that they favor Prince William to be the leader. They do not favor King Charles to be in power for the monarchy. So contrasted with the disapproval of King Charles, so William has more and more popularity. On the other hand, his father King Charles doesn't have so much of a popularity left anymore. So this and how King Charles manages relations with Prince Harry and Prince Andrew. So that is also being criticized, how the king is managing all of these things in the relationships in the family. Recent media reports, specifically by Norman Baker in the Mail on Sunday, labels Prince William as work shy. They defend this. They defend his schedule as a focus on quality over quantity and emphasize his commitment to protecting the monarchy's future. So again, as you can see, these people, the royal ex-person, all of those people, they are actually favoring Prince William over King Charles, and they want him to take the helm of the monarchy and start leading them. But if it is too late, then Meghan Markle obviously is going to be taking full advantage of the king, his emotional being and all that, and therefore people are really worried, and they have all the legitimate reason. So upcoming transparency measures. So let's talk about this one a little bit. Such as the disclosure of personal taxes by the King and Prince William are praised as positive steps toward modernization. So how they are now profiting from these photos? Okay, so as I told you that she just walked into this nightmare with the kids, with Lili and Archie. So how all of these things are happening? Well, think about this. All this time when she said, okay, I'm not going to go to the UK, never set foot there ever again, people were not really paying much attention. But now a lot of people are tuning in to see what is really happening. And when they tune in, they're also taking note of the fact that she's using those kids for social media boost. And now she is in this nightmare where people are calling her out publicly again and again, simply because of her decision to go back to UK again, because people are like, this is not looking good. You have used your kids, you have never used them or actually let them have any relationship with the monarchy, but you had them using social media, connect with a lot of people, connect with millions of people, because a lot of people see them on social media. So they are a social media poster kid, but they in real life they have no connection with the real family. So people are noticing that. How could they profit from these photos? So let's actually talk from this video. So it says that the Harkles, by bringing their children to the Invictus Games, they could profit from photos of them by exercising full control over media access and the photographs allowed on site. By holding the copyright to these images, potentially through organizations like Archwell or the Invictus Games Foundation, they could charge media outlets for the licensing rights to publish these photos. So are they hypocritical about social media? Of course, Harkles are hypocritical primarily because of the contrast between their public advocacy, okay, this is what they say all the time, privacy, and their personal actions regarding their children. While the couple frequently vocalizes concerns regarding the harms of social media, digital safety, and the protection of children, they concurrently milk, quote-unquote, the media cycle by releasing rare glimpses of their children, Archie and Lili. So this is again coming into people's public's attention as to how they are being so hypocritical, talking about social media, privacy. On the same token, they are using them as a poster kid. Calculated monetization. So the couple uses their control partial images, just the back of their children's head, to manage their PR and maintain relevance. So how they do it is very, very interesting. They do not show the faces of these children, but they do give us this impression that, hey, these are the kids, these are my kids, Lili and Archie, so buy my products or take a look at my media post. But if you ask them, oh, you said social media privacy, then how come you're showing them? Then she will say, oh, no, I'm not showing their faces. So this is how she is being so hypocritical and such a liar, which the analysts label as despicable and sickening, given the couple's stated mission to protect children online. The couple seems to exploit the very digital platforms they criticize, turning their children's images into content to boost their profiles or potential commercial interest, rather than keeping their family life truly private. And so now, they did it all this time. We did not really pay much of an attention as to how they're using their children. This is just their business. People were not really interested. But now that they are going back to UK and taking full advantage of these kids to monetize their products, monetize these photos. These photos could be copyrighted, Nobody will be able to publish them simply because they will copyright them and put a lot of restrictions. I'll give you more updates, some comments here. Thank you so much. Hello, hi. Please bring King Charles. Thank you guys for your comments. Really appreciate it.